Shalom. This is the brother Danyala coming back again with another lesson, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hagwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. And Shalom to the hopeful elect brothers and sisters that believe in this word and that fear in the Heavenly Father and His Son. And just doing another in transit while I'm on my way to my destination. Lord will, when I park, I can grab some precepts. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Bahashem Hagwadash. Honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. I don't know if I just said that, Salakia. Jake be in these chains of darkness, so we forget things. Impromptu, don't necessarily have a topic. Just going with the spirit. We're approaching 2025, so-called 2025. All right, and there are many things that are on the uprise. So your boy Trump is going to be inaugurated. It's going to be inaugurated on the 20th of January, I believe, or the 21st, the 20th, right? And around that time, that's a wicked holy day that's esteemed by these elites, all right, because they're warlocks, they're witchcraft. So that's a wicked holy day that's esteemed by them. That's and the inauguration is on that particular day. Okay, everybody that gets into office, all right, to become the king, so to speak, the president, or the what is that? The chief, so to speak, right? They are everybody that gets in that position. They are handpicked before, they meet with the elites before, they are, the elites pick them out, okay, and give them their instructions, okay. Hey, we're gonna see how already from what Trump is saying, what he's gonna do when he gets in office. It's gonna bring about, Lord will, it's gonna bring about Jacob's trouble. All right, it's gonna bring about Jacob's trouble. Okay, when it comes down to if you're a so-called let's say a migrant, an immigrant, okay, he's gonna come down harshly on immigrants, and they did this on purpose. What is it? Order ab chaos. So the different chaos that was brought about were the things, the different things that people are not in agreement with the Biden administration. Even people who are so-called Democrats, which I believe that's called far left. All right, they are actually. Oh, look at that, beautiful birds, Salakia. But the different things that went on in the Biden administration, with the they're for the alphabet community, right? They also allowed a lot of different migrants come over, okay? And now it's posed a problem, okay? But this was done on purpose. So now that he's in, he is, basically he's going to inherit a chaotic situation, right? During the Biden administration, chaos was sown, all right? Because not only was Jake coming over here as immigrants, all right, that, of course, okay, a portion of them could be criminals and this and that, right? Part of the cartel, this and that, right? But you got Chinese that was coming over here. You have Chinese, you have all these other heathens, all these other nationalities that are not Israelites that are coming over here and causing trouble also. And they're going to start to cause more and more trouble. So as you see, the narrative is built against Jake. You had a war on drugs. What happened? What happened with the war on drugs? Drugs was intentionally put in Jake community, all right, along with guns and ammunition, all right. They were put in Jake's community so that they can sow discord and basically promote crime, okay? Promote crime. And Jake was seduced into taking heed unto this devil, and this caused Jake to produce more crime, okay? But you also had Edomites that were doing crime, man, which they're some of the biggest criminals, right? Right? But with that being said, they created the problem. They created the chaos, right? Just so they can come with a solution. Oh, well, I'm declaring a war on drugs. We're going to get all these drug dealers and this and that off the streets, right? We're going to arrest anybody that's using drugs and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But who do they get? Jake, right? And you may have them, they themselves doing all these different things. But who do they get? Jake. War on drugs, war on crime, same thing, Jake. Now you're looking at a war on immigrants, Jake. They made Jake the face of illegal immigrants, okay? Jake. So you can see how they're setting it up, right? Call all Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because he's given us the what is that? The modus operandi, the mode of operation, the way that Esau Edom operates. He's shown us through the scriptures, all right, which also played out in history on how this operates. When you read, let me see if I can get this real quick. Stop light. When you read, I believe it's Proverbs. I'm about to pull over soon. There were some precepts. Oh wait, no, I got mine. That's the older Bible right there. I got my newer one right here. Well, the page is not super crispy, but crispier. All right, we gonna grab it. We gonna grab it. Right? But the scriptures talk about what? It gives us his MO in the book of Proverbs, right? Talking about 6 things does the Lord hate, and 7 is an abomination unto. This devil is a complete, 7 represents completion. This devil is a complete abomination to the Most High. A complete abomination. Completely. He's completely abominable. The Most High detest this devil. Why? He's outside of the kingdom. He's profane. Like the scriptures say, to be man, any man as profane as Esau. Profane from Latin profanus, all right, which means outside the temple. Outside the temple, Salakia. With pro, mean outside or before, all right, and fanus goes back into the temple, profane, right? This is why the scriptures say but the outer court, basically the Gentiles, they dwell within the outer court. They cannot come inside. This devil was not inside the temple, man. He's not a part of this. He's not a part of the promises. He's not a part of the different prophecies of Israel obtaining glory. Okay, even the curses, but the curse is going to be flipped on him, right? He's not a part of this thing. He's not a part of the building of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He's outside of the temple. All right, he's profane. All right, you don't believe me on that word? You can go look it up. All right, it's, you can't be lazy when it comes to getting the knowledge. All right, you gotta be astute. You gotta be a student. You gotta be an etymologist, right? Because that's what brothers are, man. You know, brothers, some brothers more than others. We're etymologists, man, to a degree. What is etymology? Study of the truth, right? But there you go. No, not to a degree. We're definitely etymologists. Now, when it comes down to etymology, it is specifically about the words, all right? But that's how you understand what you're reading. The truth about what you're reading is understanding the words, what things really mean, especially when it comes to the scriptures, right? But the truth as it pertains to the words. Okay? So yes, we study the truth. We're etymologists. We're spiritual etymologists, okay? Let me see, we got another stop, right? I'll be at my destination soon. We're just getting the book of Proverbs. I believe it's maybe Proverbs chapter 16. Might be 16 and 13. All right. Okay. So, right, the Lord, basically everything is being revealed. Okay. Everything is being revealed unto the elect on what this devil's doing. Okay. We already got the script. We already know the story. We know what's gonna happen. All right. That's what makes us prophets. The Lord giving us the Holy Spirit to understand the scriptures. All right. And like it says, what the spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. We know what's gonna happen. We know what the prophecies say. We have the script. When you have a movie, they have a script that the actors go by. All right. The world is a stage, and we're the actors. Okay. Everybody has their role to play. Okay. The elect are gonna play their righteous role. The wicked are gonna play their wicked role, and the 2/3 are gonna play a wicked role too. Okay. And there is gonna be a happily ever after, right? That's when the kingdom. When the Lord returns, the establishment of the kingdom, that have happily ever, the strangeness of the salvation. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. That's when that happily ever after is going to basically what's the word I'm looking for? Going to start. You know, when you have when you go into plays and stories, you got something called a plot. You learn it in school. It's called a plot chart, where you got the opening, where the setting and the characters and you know, the setting and the characters and the you know, the, you know, basically the setting, the characters, everything is established, right? That's from the very beginning. That's what, that's you know, the Lord creating everything, right? I forget what they call that part. Maybe I do a video on that too, right? The Lord creating everything, all right. The characters being established, right? We know there were men before Adam, right? You know, Adam and Eve, you know, coming from the people, what we call them, the Adamites, right? But start Adam, his lineage, all right, being given the breath of life, the laws, statutes, commandments, all right, which weren't written down, but they were given unto him, all right, and Eve, okay, they were under the law, and then there's a turning point. It kind of looks like a mountain when you look at the what you call it, the when you look at the chart or the plot chart, right? Or the diagram, whatever you want to call it, right? You know, so everything was established with the creation and, you know, the establishment of Adam, you know, which he was a ruler, okay? Establishment of Adam, receiving the law, and then when you get to chapter 3 of Genesis, what happens? Things take a turn, and that's when you get a turn in the chart, and it starts to go uphill. Now you got an uphill battle, right? Now sin, all right, has entered into the world, okay, by Adam by his wife first. She sinned first, but then Adam taking heed, all right, and now creating a men are cursed, women are cursed, and they have to die. So now you gotta it created that, and that was, see, look, this is how the Most High, this is the Most High story, right? I'm only talking about what these different basically they got the plot of the story. That's something that's conceptualized by how other people create stories. But guess what? Who's the first author of beauty? All right, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the first author of beauty, right? And this is a glorious, beautiful story. Hey man, when you watch a movie, right, you ain't gonna watch the movie if, you know, everything is, if there's no challenge or no problem that needs to be solved, or no journey with obstacles, right? Who wants to watch that, right? When you watch these different things, it's dramatic, and the Most High is dramatic. So then, when they took heed unto those philosophies, okay, that's when you got the drama enters in. The drama enters in, and you got a whole bunch of dramatic stuff happening from that time up until now, right? So a long uphill battle, so to speak, right? It talks about what the eating of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, shall they not also take hold of the tree of life and live forever? So now we're in that battle now there's a battle or struggle, okay, for particular individuals to take hold of that tree of life, right, which represents the scriptures, okay, but you know, the scriptures, and also you know, it also goes into the different constellations, which that's a knowledge we're going to get in the kingdom. We're going to get back in the kingdom, because the tribe of Issachar had knowledge of that, right? Right? But you know, what is that's, you know, the uphill battle, right? The climax for when all the problems of the sons and daughters of the Most High, which in the time of Jacob, okay, we was called Israel, right? Back then during the time of Adam, okay, we were considered the sons of the Most High, which Israel, Yasharahla, all right, and sons of the Most High, which with Yasharahla is he's the prince of the Most High, prince of the power, sons of the or a son of the Most High. I guess that would be Bunya Allah, right? Son of the Most High, or Bunyam Ya Allah. Okay, sons of the Most High. It's basically saying the same thing. Okay, except the one that differentiates the other basically oh man, I think okay, yeah, I went the wrong way. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back over here real quick. Right, the other emphasizes what? The other emphasizes royalty or prince, right? Okay. So it's the same thing, right? So the elect, right, at the climax of the story, so you got the uphill, you got something called an uphill battle. So that uphill we're still in that uphill, but that climax is when there's gonna be a grand thing in the story, right, that's going to turn, right? Is going to basically tip, all right, and turn things all the way around. And that's you know, even going up, that's it's going to be I'm gonna probably do a quick video on that. Even making your way up to the top is like a point, right? Even making your way up to the top of that. Okay, it's right here. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let's do it like this. Like that right here. I knew I was close to this thing. I'm gonna go like this right here. Okay. I have to walk down. Okay. Right there. All right. So okay, yeah. So as I was saying, that climax of the story is going to be when the Lord Yahushai, all right, World War III is going to be going on, and the Lord Yahushai comes, finally, right, decimates the armies of the world, okay, and swiftly come into the modern day Egypt, which is the United States, America, all right, saving his elect from all over the world. And then that grand fire through the nuclear missiles, the lake of fire, all right, being created through those nuclear missiles, right? The great earthquake, okay? And the elect are going to be zipped up into those chariots, all right? The so-called UFOs, flying saucers, spaceships. We don't call them spaceships, right? You know, because you got some drones out here that are considered UFOs that the masses of the people are not, they're not aware of, okay? That's the technology of this devil, right? But, you know, zipped into those spaceships, All right, the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, and hid from that destruction. Okay, and when they come back down, you know, there's another part of that chart where you got it coming down. So, you know, you got the beginning at the base of the mountain, coming up, the uphill battle, the climax, right? Coming down where everything is, all the different things that's messed up is being fixed, right? It's coming to a closing and being wrapped up. And then you got your happily ever after, right? That's the kingdom established, all right? These nations in slavery, building up our kingdom, okay? All right, you know, and then, hey, living forever, man. Happily ever after. So, now I kind of went on a tangent right there, but going back, I was talking about Esau Edom's modus operandi, right? Real quick. This is probably going to be the only precept I get, but hey, you got to get something. So we're going to go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, 16, and 16. It might not be 16. Probably got it mixed up. 13. Ooh. Chapter 6. That's a lock, yeah. Yeah, okay. Proverbs chapter 6 and 16. It says, these 6 things doth Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look. This devil is proud. Okay. This devil fits all these characteristics. And Jake imitates this devil. Right? Like the scripture said, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. All right, this is a part of the ways, or the characteristics, the manner in which this devil operates. Okay? It says, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Right? He has a proud look. He has a lying tongue. Psalms 50, where it says what? Thy mouth frameth deceit, right? And hands that shed innocent blood. Hey, man. The previous video I did with that satanic holy day calendar that they do, almost 95 to 95, 98%, 99% of the whole of all the days out of their Gregorian calendar, out of the year that we use, 99% of the days they're doing wickedness. Okay? They're getting sacrifices. They're preparing sacrifices. They're sacrificing people. They're sacrificing animals. Okay? They're sacrificing adults, men, women, children. Right? Now, in a sense, no man ever died, perished being innocent. But let's say in the case of these individuals a lot of them, they just they probably snatch them up off the street. Well, they didn't do, you know, they didn't do anything against these devils, but they take them. So innocent in that respect, let's say. All right, and you got, you know, right, like the scriptures say, they are not, you know, they have not hated blood, right? So meaning what? They love blood, man, literally. You know, they like the adrenochrome inside of you know, from the blood, you know. So hey man, they put people in a state of terrible fear so that they can taste the adrenochrome in the blood, man. Right? So it says and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. Psalm 64. Right? They devise wicked imaginations. They have wicked plans. All right? Because it's in the power of their hand. It says feet that be swift in running to mischief. All this devil does is mischief. He can't even go to sleep until he's created some mischief and caused people to fall. Mischief. A false witness that speaketh lies. Once again, Psalms 50. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Right? That's what they're doing. War on drugs. It's war on Jake. War on crimes. War on Jake. War. They ain't saying war, but war on immigrants. They might be saying it, right? I don't know. I gotta look to see if they're doing that. War on immigrants. War on Jake. Right? They slander Jake, so they have a narrative and justification to apprehend them. Right? And they get other people on board, and that's less opposition for them. Because this devil's crafty. It says, in him that soweth discord among brethren. There you go. So just wanted to do a quick in transit on that topic. Lord will, you were edified, and I'm gonna say shalom.